It's a common behavior for the first cryptocurrency before hitting a new all-time high. In fact, the market will get $600 billion, which is almost twice the size of the current Bitcoin capitalization. If the DA pulls this string and Tether's activities get frozen as a result. Welcome to the Coin Post. The Bitcoin price returned to above $19,000. And Microstrategy decided to launch a new revolution on the cryptocurrency market and has already raised $650 million. We're gonna talk about these and other crypto news right now. I had an impromptu vacation last week, so we had less videos than usual. But if you give us a thumbs up, I'm gonna work harder and make more content for you. Let's start. In my previous video on Bitcoin, I told you that from December 17th to December 19th, we have a great chance to finally see the price above $20,000. This growth was favored by the trend line, which was unfortunately broken. Last week, Bitcoin went into correction at 17,600. Then there was a big rollback. And now, on the daily chart, you can see how this same trend line acts as a resistance. If you are pessimistic about the chart, you can see a triangle on the hourly chart which indicates a move down to 18,500. And while correction makes total sense because, well, first of all, even after rising up to 20k, we never got a normal rollback. And second of all, I mentioned this earlier when we talked about the Bitcoin market cycles, it's a common behavior for the first cryptocurrency before hitting a new all-time high. However, you shouldn't fully believe in the decline because December 17th and 19th are truly magical dates for Bitcoin, when it could both hit a new all-time high or hit the bottom. Given where the price is right now, the first option is more likely to happen. And don't forget about the bullish news that I'm gonna tell you next, so bear with us. MicroStrategy has been in the public eye for a couple of months. And now they've announced a $650 million investment into Bitcoin. But the first question that popped in my mind when I heard about the plans for this deal was, is this legal? There's such a thing as corporate debt, and every company can issue capital receipts, aka bonds at a certain interest rate, if they need additional financing. And the fact they promised to buy Bitcoin with that money is their own business. And it's important to note here that they probably wouldn't have raised that kind of money to develop their own business. They are not that big. However, they got a loan to buy cryptocurrency because many don't want to deal with the cryptocurrency market themselves. So they can access it through another financial instrument backed by the assets of a real company. That's why they raised as much as $650 million instead of the $400 million that was planned from the start. And I'd like to add that this rate from MicroStrategy is quite risky, and their stocks dropped from $336 to $285 for a reason, especially after financial holding Citigroup analyzed their risks. But let's imagine that other companies are going down this road. What could happen to the market? Another international bank, Jpmorgan, has already considered this. Based on the fact that the Mass Mutual insurance company bought the first cryptocurrency for $100 million, they assumed that this trend would increase and calculated that insurance and pension funds would allocate 1% of their assets to investments in Bitcoin. In fact, the market will get $600 billion, which is almost twice the size of the current Bitcoin capitalization. Add the supply deficit after the last halving and rapid activity of the Grayscale crypto fund, and imagine what the price might be. Share your version of the price in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it right now, not to miss our fresh episodes. Next, we're having the news that could seriously hit the entire cryptocurrency market. The New York Attorney's Office has obtained permission to access the financial documents between the Bitfinex exchange and Tether's stablecoin issuer. For our newcomers, I'd say that this is the largest stablecoin by capitalization volume. It doesn't have 100% dollar support, and Bitfinex and Tether have one common controlling company called Bitfinex. The transfer process should be completed by January 15th, 2021. although the dispute concerns only $850 million. But the stock exchange was accused of market manipulation, money laundering, and other sins. If the DA pulls this string and Tether's activities get frozen as a result, many cryptocurrency exchange schemes will collapse, primarily in China. After that, leading cryptocurrency exchanges may face liquidity shortage because despite the presence of other stablecoins, Tether remains the market leader by capitalization and trading volume. You can imagine further consequences like panic sales with all the consequences. In the meantime, stay with us and find out what's in store for the cryptocurrency market. Is it going to be a large-scale drop or the moon? I'm personally for the second option. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share it. And that would be it for today. Thanks for watching. It's the Coin Post channel. Subscribe and get enlightened.